I like my legs.
I don't. They're useless. They're broken.
Right. Are we all ready?
I prefer your mum's legs.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're ready.
So we will be going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening, and welcome to the second episode of Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus. Rorkenor, I will be running the session again, and I am rejoined by all of the players from last week, which is good. Apparently I'm echoing. That's not... is that a bit better?
There's no echoing on my side, at least. I guess it's for the
I
chat.
don't like to in the stream.
Yep.
Perfect. Apparently OBS decided it was going to pick up another mic, which it didn't last week. But yes, space is absolutely fun. There's no people out there to bother you. You've got all the time in the world, and you've got your own little continuum because time plus space. That's a win, right? Anyway, on to D&D. Now, players will hopefully recall last week's session, or should I do a recap?
Maybe do one for the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
So, in last week's session, our party came together in Baldur's Gate, one of the biggest cesspools this side of the Sea of Swords. It is... Discord voices are echoing now. What do you mean Discord voices are echoing? Oh, I see why. Can somebody else say something?
Yep.
Something.
Yes, something.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
So yes, the party made their way for varying reasons to Baldur's Gate, where they found various issues due to being caused by the fact that Elturel, a neighbouring city, has recently disappeared, like crater in the ground style disappeared. There is a missing duke who was on a diplomatic mission to Elturel, and there are hundreds of refugees, all of which the Flaming Fist doesn't really want to deal with. And then they had to start dealing with demonic cultists, evil cultists. Not technically demonic, but, you know, evil, deity-like, that's kind of demonic. It's fine. So, the Flaming Fist recruited several adventurers in order to deal with the cultists that are causing problems, and asked them to seek out a person of ill repute in one of the nearby taverns who may have heard things. Upon arriving at the tavern, the party were told that yes, they would be able to help, but at the cost of helping Tarina out with an issue from some old crewmates of hers. Her pirate friends have been dealt with after a thrilling extended combat encounter where there was lots of slicing of various body parts, destruction of pub property, and also a giant blue crab. Because, you know, what else do you need but a giant blue crab? And we left the session last week as the last body slumped to the floor and an uneasy quiet fell over the tavern.
Okay. First of all, I am going to walk towards Wrath. As I get closer, I am going to light up my hands, and I'm going to reach them towards him.
Okay, what sort of light is this?
Well, I want to know, how do you react to this?
So at this point, Raz is still full of kind of pride and also drunk and also incredibly hurt. And I look towards the light, and I kind of
this is
put.
shadows.
Oh, is it shadows? I thought it was light.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So for shadows, my character kind of within the kind of stupor he's in, I reach the hand out as if to almost try to defend myself because I'm so weak, and I just ask, what is this? What are you doing?
Be calm. This will help. This will help you.
I think my character at this point kind of like just the most lazy wipe, like it wasn't even an effort, like just like the same hand that was out just kind of falls in an attempt to kind of put it away. But I also hear what you're saying, and I kind of murmur to myself softly.
Okay. I will reach forth and touch where one of your many wounds are, and you will heal for 2 HP, because I am a Azamar. I can use my healing hands once per long rest to give a creature 2 hit points.
2
Okay.
hit points.
Yes.
That's
It's all I can do.
impressive
I'm not
amount
a
of
healer.
healing.
So I'm gonna just set my hit points to, I think at this point, I think it's 4. Do here. Yep. And heal. So I'm at 4 out of 14. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, like, you're
Doing
alive
well.
again.
Yeah. I'm probably a little bit more conscious and not nearly as drunk at this point.
Yeah, you're still fairly drunk.
Yeah, fair enough.
You did drink a large amount of alcohol.
Yeah, at 4 out of 14, I'm probably, I'm in better
Yeah, and then you
spirits,
lost
but not
quite a lot of blood.
Yeah, definitely.
You're still drunk. You're just slightly less dead.
There you go.
Yes, that's a fair summary of the situation.
After I've done the little bit of healing I can, the only healing I can do, I would like to search the bodies and see
Ooh,
what
yes,
they had.
yes.
Anything
Same.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Especially the captain that was right here where I am now.
Well, it's hard to remember. Tell me, but do you remember where the placement of the bodies were? I know the map is new now. I don't know if you can track where they were before. Amongst us all.
I know
I
exactly
believe
where
I'm
they all
probably
are.
I'm probably
Um,
still holding on to the dead body of the captain.
Yeah. The giant
My
blue crab in
ground.
the scene. Yeah.
What state is
Mm.
the captain's body in, by the way?
The captain's body is a large mess of blood, and it's a little bit squished and a lot slashed, and yeah, there's not a huge amount left of him. You guys did somewhat of a number on.
see.
And I have returned all of the pirates to their locations so that you can see them.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm getting the black map thing that
I dealt with it.
Thor had last time. So I'm just trying to do things to fix it.
I will fix that very swiftly by magically turning you from a crab into a player character.
Now I
again.
can see. Yes. Now
There
I
we
can
go.
see.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, don't you know crabs can't see?
Yeah.
Crabs can't
Just
see.
science.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Yep.
It's a rare thing associated with a bizarre blue gene. Incidentally, while researching blue crabs earlier, because I am a massive nerd, I found that there is actually a component in blue crab carapace that basically interacts with radiation, toxins, all sorts of really nasty stuff that they're using for detection mechanisms at the moment. It's
Hmm.
all a bit cutting edge, but yeah, I learned something new today.
Is this the
Oh.
bit where we paste in the more you know gif?
Yeah, right.
As you may know, I'm not a huge GIF person myself. I wouldn't know what to do with a GIF if you gave me one. I'm an old man. But if somebody wants to put a GIF in the chat,
Picture
then-
move.
the picture does move and it makes me uneasy.
Pictures aren't supposed to move.
No,
What is this sorcery?
they're not.
Black magic.
Stupid gifts are the best, especially stupid Nick Cage.
They
So are we just
So,
turning this into like a fun fact place now?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's always going to be a fun fact place. You guys are going to come out with some weird shit that I'm going to have to research. That's how D&D works, I'm afraid.
whilst whilst we're searching the bodies, Ifisky is gonna turn to it is Arwen, our druid, because good, I did have it right down right. She's gonna look at you and go,
Wow, you really do like turning into crabs.
I'm
Why
just
are they-
nodding my head and smiling.
Why is it blue?
I just pointing at my own skin color.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Well, it
Okay.
makes
Can
a
I-
degree of sense.
Yeah.
So, on the various piles of mush, severed limbs, etc., 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 you find 22 silver pieces divided among the 7 pirate corpses. 5 pirate corpses, because 2 of them ran away. On Deadeye's person, you find a pouch containing 32 gold and 15 silver. There are also 2 gold necklaces and a black and gold ring with a white pearl in it. There are also various containers that you give a quick sniff. They are empty. They smell of rum, gin, ale, all sorts of foul alcohol that you suspect is probably where most of their pirating money goes.
Question. So, within our so from the last, we haven't had a short rest yet. Am I correct? This
Nope.
is still
No, you haven't.
continuous. Okay. Okay. Cool.
So
Just
it's
wanted to
just
take
after
note.
the combat.
Just taking note of that. Yeah.
So I will
How-
proceed to loot the captain and leave everyone else alone.
Well,
I
we
will
know
point
what's
out
on the
that the
captain.
captain is held by, a large blue crab.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and search him
I'm
and
not-
tell him what I find.
I'm not gonna. Okay.
Does the
Don't you
captain
tell
have
everyone out
something
loud.
Yeah,
does
yeah.
the
I
captain have
on the
something
captain I found quite a lot of gold, necklaces, and a ring.
And then are you leaving while you do it, or are you just looting?
I just pocket them whilst I've sold everyone what I got.
And well, come on.
So I think it's not going to be much, but as I'm almost pretty much still dying, I with one eye closed and kind of looking, I murmur something as I kind of try to reach my hand out along the lines of, that's not right. Do you know what I mean? Like I just kind of barely scratch at it with, yeah, exactly, just murmur. Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah. So as he's looking through the body as well, I was clearly just like paying full attention to exactly what he pulled out.
Yeah.
And
I never lied. I told what I got.
no,
Does
it's
the
just
captain have
go
any?
on, sharing is caring.
Okay. You hold on to the cold. Is that okay?
I can't hold on to anything. All I've got is clamps.
Ah, well,
I can take them.
yep, sure. Here we go.
I'll divide it at the end of the mission, and you can see it as a bonus payment.
I'm sure it's gonna come in handy somewhere.
Yep.
Could Frank
And
have
I'm
the ring,
Mhm.
please?
um,
He's
Hmm.
pretty.
But I like pretty things also.
Oh,
well,
You know what? You take the necklaces and I'll keep the ring. You get two, I
why
get
don't
one.
you Rochambeau for it?
okay. Okay. Frank,
Okay.
take the necklaces. Thank
Yep.
you.
As a side note, Raz, you will probably see this as coming under battlefield looting rules.
Mm.
If they're dead, they can't really object to it being taken.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is just kind of more along the lines of still being in bewilderment. I kind of do my attempt to try to be responsible, even though amidst everything that happened and being drunk as well, I kind of just do my best to try to be right.
You're doing good.
At this point, I will begin to walk up the stairs. We've handled the
Yeah.
disturbance, so to say, and we are due a little bit of information from.
I'll just walk around and loot the other guys for the, what was it?
Yeah.
Something silver? Was it 70 or 40?
Does the
Um,
pirate captain have anything that
22
identifies them?
silver.
Okay, 22 silver. Yeah, that's not much.
No, it's not much, but I like how you tried to increase the amount.
Yeah.
That is true rogue. Who else is heading upstairs?
I am.
Yeah, I'll follow after.
Oh, follow.
Is
Uh,
there anything that I can use, like that the pirate captain has left of no value that I can use to identify him?
They don't have any birth certificates or anything like that.
I
on
mean,
them.
like a bandana or like a eye patch or some other bullshit.
He went by the name Deadeye because he has one white glazed over eye. You will likely have heard rumors about him from various people within the gate.
So
in the
there's
past.
nothing practical to pick up, right?
No, most of it is tatty, stained clothes, ill cared for weapons and armor. They seem to have spent all of their, gold and money on getting drunk and probably women as well.
So we don't know his name, so I'm going to nickname him I Pacino.
Hi, Pacino.
Pacino.
Can I just also say, like, just in this situation, I think 4 to 14, I think my character at this point, I'm gradually kind of dragging myself up against one of the bar stools and kind of doing my best to kind of sit upright and seem like I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so you're staying downstairs.
I don't
Okay.
think I don't think my character at this point would be able to really conceivably go anywhere. So yes, I kind of just drag up and kind of slunch myself on one of those stools.
As
Mm,
we're
think-
going upstairs, I'm gonna like tug on Sinane.
Right.
I think he's one of yours. The dragon isn't looking so good.
then maybe his superior should teach him not to overindulge so much during
Well,
work.
this is true.
Aren't you our superior at this moment? So
Yeah.
Well, I really don't have time to teach other people not to make themselves a burden.
Very
Well,
well. Very well.
I don't think anyone here rushed in drunk other than the dragon.
Gonna look at the others.
Are you drunk?
Wait, are you asking my character if I'm drunk?
I'm asking everyone.
The others, yeah.
Nope.
Mm.
Sober as a stone.
No.
I had two drinks, but nothing.
No,
Blood
nobody
of a
else is
crab running through
exhibiting
me is fine.
any drunken behaviour at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out a notebook and in like a toddler's hand, write down, and pretty much anyone would be able to see it. Just like rule 1, no drinking, no running at people.
Would Ithiski think of rule 2 as being no grabbing?
Yeah, probably. There's a pause and then just no grabbing and underlined like 4 times.
I begin to walk towards Tarina.
Yeah, same.
And at this point, and I will just say your previous friends have been dealt with, and you owe us a little bit of information.
I heard the noise from up here. You do some quick work, I'll give you that.
Watch the crab bonk a man to death.
A crab, you say?
A
mean,
really big blue one.
I've seen some pretty big crabs in my life, but they tend to stay in the sea.
I know.
Really?
Sorry, that was me. That was me.
You don't look particularly crabby to me. I'd
no,
save
not
that for
anymore.
big and shiny there. Right. Anyway, so you want to know about the Dead 3 cultists, don't you?
Yes, please.
Several blocks northwest of here is a public bathhouse. It's got a walled garden and fucking nymphs in its front gates. The cultists you're looking for have been seen coming and going from there, and apparently there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That'll be where you find the guys you're looking for. Anything else?
Mm,
As a side note, it's generally polite to tip the barman after you've ruined his place. Fairly certain I heard some breaking furniture down there.
I think you'll find that you're going to be paying that bill.
Yeah, the person who took all the money probably is gonna pay it.
Roll diplomacy for me, R1.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. That'll be the one.
Where is it?
I haven't played more systems than I know what to do
Did
with
it
in my
work?
life.
Hello? Mm.
Yeah. There
Oh,
is
it's
a
saying
secret dungeon.
It's saying virtual tabletop not found randomly on the add-on, but it's a 16.
But I think I can see my way into sorting that little bit out for you. So no, how many of them were down there?
Can I throw her 5 gold coins?
Thank you kindly, sir.
Take it as a sign of good favor.
I think you and your mate need to have a chat about how you do business, but it's very much appreciated.
See, I don't mind potential contacts if I am ever in need of help.
See,
there we
some
go.
of us are a bit more subtle about stuff like that than you are, but entirely understood.
I don't have time to be subtle at the moment. I have work to do.
I've noticed subtlety's definitely not your strong point, is it, lad? Anyway, you up for another game, or shall I be getting on without you?
I think I've emptied my pockets enough for the night.
Oh, you never know. I might be able to win a bit off you this time.
At this point, I've begun to move downstairs. We got the information we came for.
I think also at this point, my character is still kind of clumsy and kind of touching around myself, but also kind of hitting the bar at this point, starting to gather my wits, and I'm starting to kind of like pull at my clothes and kind of get my wits together, and I'm starting to kind of really stand up.
Yeah, I'll go to Raz and tell him the information about the Death Tree, the northwest. That we should go there. We might find their hideout.
So after him telling me that, it gives me more of a boost. Now I kind of start to jump up a bit more, and I'm like kind of brushing my face and my shoulders, and I'm still mumbling, but I'm like, yes, well, that sounds that sounds about right. That's what we should be doing. And I kind of straighten myself out, and I said, well, onwards. We should probably leave at this point.
At this point, the barman will come over and just look you up and down. Are you sure you want to be going so quickly? You're more than welcome to stay for an hour or so. We've got a room put aside, and by the fact that Tarina's let you all come downstairs without a stab wound a couple of times, I'm sure she wouldn't mind if we added to her tab, as it were.
Just typing in chat to see, or not in chat, but just to see what we think.
You can ask out loud for a short rest.
Yeah. So I think I think as I look towards everyone else, and as though I present myself like I'm ready to go, I kind of shrink to the idea of it, and I humble myself, and I think I look around everyone else. Would you guys not mind if we just had one quick night just to refresh after the battle that we just had?
So a short rest is an hour's rest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he's suggested, is he'll make a room available for you to, eat, get a chance to catch your breath and all the rest of it. He's not offering you a night's stay for free, but you can be reasonably certain of somewhere safe to eat, to rest, to plan your next moves.
If the others go and take a short rest, can I go and possibly play gamble with
you
Tarina?
Can.
Yeah.
We will deal with that off camera later. Just because otherwise we're going to have another gambling session.
Yeah, but I have no need for rest at the moment, so
that's fair enough.
Is Raz's armor damaged in any way? I can't remember what hits he took.
There's some minor wear and tear, but nothing that would kind of hinder his performance, as it were.
Yeah, I took 0 hits during combat.
I will take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm taking a short rest as well.
I will as well. Yeah. So.
And I will also during my short rest roll some hit dice to gain some HP back.
Okie dokie.
Roll your dice. Should we all just click short
where
rest?
Where do you do that on Dndbeyond?
So there is a button in the top right labeled short rest.
Okay.
All right, yeah. There we go.
And you show how many hit die. You click how many hit die that you want to use. And there's a button to roll it there as well.
Question. So I have some, as it's my first time for short rest for recover. I know it's a short rest, but it's giving me the option to recover maximum HP. Is that the case?
So, reset maximum HP changes is not something you need to worry about right now because you haven't had any maximum HP changes.
Right, okay. So with a short rest, I can do my sorcerer.
Yeah, and also roll your hit die. You can roll them one at a time, and, you know, decide whether you want to roll more or not. There you go. So that is 7 points of health restored for Raz.
Okay.
And 4 for me.
Yeah. And 9 for Sinane.
Yeah, I set my health, so it's fine.
Raz, you will also feel, over the course of the hour, you will feel the effects of the alcohol slowly leaving your system. Sobering up is a horrible experience while conscious. I have experienced this a couple of times in my life. You can literally feel the sobering up happening. So your character gets to experience the slow return to functionality and will be ready to rock, as it were, at the end of this rest.
Fantastic.
As a note, not all alcohol will leave your system every short rest you take, but it was fairly weak alcohol, so it's fine.
Okay, okay.
He's a lightweight.
But I'm not though. My constitution hit well last time. I think I did almost 2 gallons. I'm okay.
That's a terrible performance for a dragon.
Yeah, well, I'm not proud of it, but
So, what is your plan after your short rest? Do you have a plan? Do you need a plan?
Well,
I mean, we don't.
Upstairs and check on the people.
Sorry, go outside and check on the people, did you say?
Upstairs and check on the gambling addict.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, he's still there, yeah.
He'll still be there. He'll be gambling away. Whether he's won or lost money, you can find out next week. Mostly because, as I say, we can sort that when you're not all sat there wanting to not gamble.
So I think at this point, my character, after the short rest, kind of walks back into the main room and, still kind of rubbing the eyes just a slight bit and kind of breathing, gathering himself. I tell everyone else, well, we know what we need to do, and it's I think it's about time that we get to business and we go where we need to go. And I kind of motion towards the front door, because of what we were told beforehand, or before Hope's character told me.
Okie dokie.
I will just snap my book that I've been slowly writing in during this time. I'll just snap it shut, put it away, and get myself ready to leave.
Also, is Bang the character? He's still downstairs. Yes. Yeah. So what I do then is, while I motion towards the door, I also I very keenly look. I kind of scramble look to see if I can make eyesight with Bang and make sure he's within my eyesight.
Like, I'll lock eyes for a moment as everyone kind of gets up and starts to leave and hurry to the front of the group to get out the door.
Okie dokie. So, I will return you to the map of Baldur's Gate, where it's currently massively zoomed in for the viewers. There we go. That's better. And we will do the magical effect of my UI not working, because why would my UI work? That would be far too easy. There we go. Because fuck me, that's exactly why. The magical fading effect of sparkliness, where something is added to your map. You have discovered a new location in Baldur's Gate. And I'm also going to add that to the map layer rather than the token layer, because I don't trust you lot not to mess around with it. There we go. So that is where the bathhouse is. So you now have 3 discovered areas in Baldur's Gate that you can visit.
As a note, would the Blushing Mermaid be on the way? Because I know it's in the northeast section of the city, but I'm not sure exactly where.
Ooh, the Blushing Mermaid. I don't remember what the Blushing Mermaid is, so
A tavern.
remind me. Another tavern. You want to go to another tavern? We're not doing a pub crawl. Come on.
Maybe on the way we pass it and you point it out or something, I guess.
It is probably about there-ish. So yeah, it is roughly on the way.
As we kind of start to make motion towards the bathhouse, Bang's gonna kind of look around and go,
I have a stop I need to make on the way. Should I meet you there, or do you want to wait outside?
Do you want to wait in the car, kiddies?
Is it so? Are you making this to the group that is outside, to all of us?
Yeah, as we're walking, I'm telling you, I need to make a stop.
I'm fine with Bang joining us later if he has something to do.
I think my character looks towards Bang and says, "Well, what kind of a stop are you making?"
Oh, I'm talking to a friend.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I would say that, but yeah. At this point, yeah, I am curious as to where you're going.
To tell my friend that I will be longer than she is expecting.
I kind of my character's a big sigh and still kind of sweeping the mess out of the eyes. Well, make it short, because we have things to do. I expect you to be back with the rest of us.
At this point, I turn to Sinane, just to ask, who is actually the leader of this? Because I am getting a little bit confused about the drunkard leader or the gambling leader. Who...
I'm not leading anything.
Which vice do we need to pander to the most? Wait, can you gamble with alcohol? I feel like that might help.
Well, all I would say is, if you think that drunkard is fit to lead anything at the moment, I would maybe consider some of my values.
So can I hear that he said that?
I wasn't very discreet.
Yeah. So can I hear Sinane saying that to him? Or was it to everyone? Like could I hear him say that?
I wasn't hiding what I was saying specifically, I don't think.
Yeah, but
probably could.
Well, yeah. So what I just mean is, was it within earshot? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think my character is technically the superior. No.
For those of you watching the stream, I've just opened a poll because I want to know which you guys think is the leader.
Okay.
In terms of precise military rank, Sinane is slightly higher in terms of ranking than you.
Okay, perfect. So that answers my question. Okay, perfect.
I've been under the assumption that Sinane is our leader.
Or it's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel Sinane might not be the happiest about having to go down here and work.
Happiness doesn't come into jobs, as I think a lot of us know. How many of us have been sat there thinking, I really don't want to be here, but it pays the bills?
Every day.
The first vote did work, Sol.
Okay, cool.
I
I didn't know if you had to use the weird brackets or not.
Nope, that's variable brackets. It's all good.
We've just had this conversation while we walk.
Yeah.
I've also turned to Bang and said, and just to say, if you need to tell your friend you will be gone for a while, then please do so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I also want to
come in with me, little kobold.
if the big dragon tries to follow you, I can make sure he stays back if you want.
He's going to follow me.
More players have voted in this poll than viewers. You know.
So far, I think there are 0 viewers who have voted. So
yeah, absolutely. Anyway, it's fine.
Dude, so
So I think at that point my character like overhears all of it, and then just kind of has like a moment where I'm blinking hard and making a reference of where I am, and kind of looking around and realizing it's daytime, and also realizing like I wasn't as in charge as I thought in the moment, and just kind of looks down and kind of slumps a little bit.
Well, I feel like authority has been firmly established. Fortunately, not in the form of a bard willing to fuck anything that that disagrees into submission. So I'm taking that as a win.
I seduced the door.
Well, that's one doorknob moment we will never forget.
So Bang, you scurry away.
Bang's gonna drop to all fours and just sprint, like tail screaming. You know, like a cat that's overexcited.
I would just say, huh, faster than you thought.
Yeah, my character looks over very intently as I watch Bang kind of like turn the corner at all speeds, and just kind of thinks hard.
Good luck following that one, Dragon Boy.
We just, I'm not in best spirits, but I know if it was a fair race, I could probably take him.
Okay, so we will sort out Bang's little interlude first. For those of you who are unaware of the Blushing Mermaid, it is a 2-story pub in the western part of this area of the lower city. It has rooms, it has beer, it even has a little food storage facility out at the back. And as with all pubs in Baldur's Gate, there's gambling to be found. This one has a larger larger variety of drinks than the other one that we've been in, the Elf Song Tavern, and is run by a man named Bork. Upon entering the downstairs lounge, common room, there we go. I can use the right words. Everything seems as it normally would as you would enter this pub. You offer a small wave to Lars the ogre, who is still steadfastly watching the door for the person that he needs to kill, that you never really found out who it was, but maybe someday he'll find whoever it is he's looking for. It's unlikely. When you head up to your rooms, you find on the desk a small envelope with a small explosion symbol inked on it, which you know is the way that Whimper notes your name. Bang.
Gonna go over and open it. Have a look inside.
In it are a couple of words scrawled in a fairly rapid hand. I know. Take as long as you need. I'll be about.
Hold it and put it into his padded jacket. Go.
Oh, good. She knows. I was worried.
And then I'm gonna scamper back to catch up to the others.
So you arrive at the bathhouse at roughly the same time as the others. It didn't take you particularly long to divert. The bathhouse is 1 story, and it's a stuccoed building with stained glass windows and clay roof tiles. 10-foot walls enclose a large courtyard outside the southeastern corner of the building. The closed wooden doors to the courtyard are engraved with smiling images of nymphs, dancing and frolicking in water.
At this point, my character kind of looks at the building and kind of puts my arms back as if to kind of hold them back a little bit and says, "Do you guys do you guys hear anything? Is anything weird playing? I don't know if it's just me, but I just want to make sure I don't hear anything magical playing."
You don't. None of you hear any magical music.
Bang, like really panting, because he's just gonna look up and go,
Do you hear voices often?
I don't hear voices. I just, where we were at last time, it's just kind of scarred me a little bit.
It's called the Elf Song Tavern because it has a ghost of an elf that sings.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Everything's fine. It's fine.
It's okay not to know.
At this point, I kind of turn towards Bang's character and I look a bit. I just look towards Bang. Listen, I knew what I knew. Don't tell me otherwise.
Okay.
it's gonna inch closer to Zane.
Can I, while they're talking, can I like stealth around the building and try to see if I can look over the walls?
Okay, roll stealth and then athletics for me to climb the walls.
While he rolls that, was this a public bathhouse or was it just a bathhouse?
It is a public bathhouse. In the you would be expected to pay for its services. There we go. Right, so you quite handily scramble to the top of the wall, and you see. Can you see from here? You're on top of the corner of the wall.
Yeah, I can see now.
So you see the courtyard laid out as it is there. It has a trimmed lawn and very nicely manicured shrubbery. The yard is shrubbery. It is decorated with white marble benches and stone fountains. Nymphs carved into pretty much everything. They have a motif, they are sticking with it. Roll perception for me, please.
Yes, sir. Uh,
And that's all you see.
Okay.
You find no traps.
Uh-oh.
yeah. Inform the others. Like, if are they close to me or am I like far away from them?
So the others are gathered pretty much where their tokens are outside the front gate.
Oh, I can't see. Like, well, I probably can from the top of, but in the token view I can. But okay, I will just whisper that the courtyard looks empty from where I'm standing. Or inform them. Can I proceed to stealth, like here, to a bush, to look around the corner to see?
Yeah, you can indeed. Um,
There's another stealth roll.
Ooh.
Yeah, very nice. So you can kind of peek round the corner and you can see a door there, which predictably has a bit of a nymph-esque theme going on. There's more frolicking, there's more carven figures, basically.
Okay, well, now that I've seen that the whole courtyard is empty, I will go back to the wall and inform the others that the courtyard seems to be fully empty. And they can come here if they want or go the other way.
At this point, I'm just standing very like knowing that this is a public bathhouse and everything. Just looking around what the others will do.
Is it hard to get in? Like, is there a barrier to entry?
There are doors.
Yeah, but
You can open the door and walk in, right? That's
can
it.
I open the door and walk in, or do I have to talk to people? That's the.
There's nobody here to talk to, but you can attempt to open the door if you like.
I want to knock on the
Yeah.
door.
I mean, you have just been told that the courtyard is empty.
Okay, yeah, okay. I just open. I walk in.
Okay. Pushing this door open, you feel. You know that lovely solid feel that high quality doors have to them, where there's clearly weight, but it just glides so smoothly. That's the feel that this huge wooden gate has to it. And once you're through, it just slowly and gently swings shut behind you. Almost as if it's on auto-closing soft close hinges from the modern era. But it's not, because this is Magic Land, and it's probably done with magic.
Can at that point, seeing Sinane walk through, can I just say I turn to the others and I say, well, we better get moving and try to rush through just as the door kind of shuts behind him?
You can. How close are you cutting it on the door closing front?
The door at this point has opened and kind of it's shut to the point where it kind of wavers back and forth a little bit, so it's shut. So which tells my character, well, we need to follow suit, and then I try to push through.
Okay, the door opens perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Sinane is not trapped in the mysterious bathhouse of evil on his own. So,
do humanoids, that's the word, right? Do you pick people? Do you get yourselves wet often?
And at that point, I use my shaped water, but because I can see the fountain, I know where it is, and just start playing with it and making weird shapes appear above the fountain. And this is how I play with water.
Okay. But like the bathing thing, is that a thing that old big people do?
Well,
Well,
once in a
And then at
while.
the same time, we all take a whiff of Raz, and we're like, well, he doesn't.
if you want to keep your job at the upper parts of the town, you have to.
There's not a tone of resentment in that voice at all, is there?
Oh,
Well, also it helps gain the attention of the fairer sex, if you will.
really?
Well, humanoids at least
Oh,
wouldn't
Clean.
know how kobolds attracted each other.
we
gue-
roll in
I guess-
dust. We roll in dust and we oil our scales until they're shiny.
Interesting. My character takes a note of that.
Just says kobolds are weird.
Oh no, that is a detailed
Not
description of it.
wrong.
As detailed as he made it.
Rule 3: kobolds are weird.
Yeah.
Basically, kobolds polish their scales via abrasion, which is both weird and awesome.
Are we all through the doors at this point?
Yeah, we're gonna follow through.
Yeah,
Feel
you
free
can-
to move your
Yeah.
tokens. You can move your tokens through if you want.
I can.
Because
Okay.
otherwise, I'm just going to end up moving your tokens
Ooh.
all of the time. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still-
Nice, isn't it?
I'm just playing with the fountain still, making weird shapes.
I feel like at that point, if that was the case when Bang was talking, I would probably be mostly in the fountain, and I look towards Bang and very aggressively yell, "Yeah, you should try this. It's so nice."
They're gonna like sit wise and like
Really?
Can I move towards the door and knock on it while they're playing with water?
You can. As you knock, the door just kind of swings back and forth on its hinges. It's clearly just wide open.
Okay, I will enter.
Okie dokie. So as
I'm
you
done-
enter,
done playing
you
then.
see three people currently in the baths. The walls are covered in frescoes of bathing royalty. They've left the nymphs at the door. They want to clearly appeal to the upper echelons of the lower quarter. Look, this is where all of the important people bath. Natural light streams through the stained glass windows, creating colourful patterns on the tiles of polished blue marble that cover the floor. 3 sunken shallow pools contain scintillating perfume-scented water, and white marble benches bear stacks of dry towels near the pools, each of which comes equipped with a pair of brass faucets. There is a door to the left-hand side, and there is a door to the right-hand side, showing a small sign saying massage room.
Can I do a quick glance to see if there's anything out of the ordinary? For example, a secret entrance or something like that we were informed about?
Are you doing a proper perception check or a quick glance?
I'd say, like, when I enter, a quick glance.
Cool.
Like
Then you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
I would
Uh,
like, at this point as well, I would like to do a Arcana check to see if there is something magic going around.
Okay,
can.
roll Arcana for me. You can't see any immediate evidence of concentrated magic use. There's no runes, there's no inscriptions, there's no sense of incense that you would expect to be used in magic. You suspect that the baths and the faucets are fed entirely through water pressure.
At this point, so obviously Sinane's character has walked in. After noting that he's walked into the room, I very hurriedly kind of wash away the water that I have on me, and I join into the room as well.
Okie dokie. Feel free to move your token, Raz.
And while I do that, I say, "Bang! Follow me. We're going this way."
Okay.
Gonna like peek through everybody's legs because they're all in the way.
Do the nymphs react at all to us entering the?
The nymphs are wooden carvings. But as you all enter the room, and a clattering occurs. Not a right click. An androgynous-looking person comes out and says, "Hello, welcome to our bathing house. How can I help? You're new here, is that correct? You don't have membership."
Nope.
Well, I can happily register you for our services. The bathing is a mere 1 gold a week for unlimited usage of the baths, and the massage services are 2 gold an hour. Is anybody interested? Not don't really look like our normal guests.
Is
I li-
there a happy ending option?
A what? Sorry.
Happy ending option.
No, that's not really the services we offer here, sir.
It's the wrong place then, clearly.
Yeah, I'll nudge Zanane and say, just tell them we are on official business here and we have to take a look around.
I'm not really authorized to do that. We need approval from the owners, sir.
Can I try to do an intimidation?
How are you attempting to intimidate her?
So,
Him.
my character
You-
approaches
I'm not
them
really sure.
and
Them.
yep,
Them.
and says, "Listen, we're on official business. We do not have time. You will show us what we need to see." And I flash the copper badge that we carry as representatives of the Flaming Fist.
The moment that they start saying about official business, because this is really not how Ifiski usually does thing, I'm gonna disappear into that bush and pretend that I don't know these people and I'm not with them.
Which bush? Sorry, that bush. Okay,
That
roll
bush.
stealth for me.
Okay.
Can I help him intimidate? By the way, like just be scary.
Be scary. Okay.
Like the man just stand behind him, just looking.
Yeah, I am a big man with an axe. Is that scary? Is that enough to do a help support action? Is that it?
Oh,
It is indeed. So roll with advantage, Raz.
So I do. I just do a normal intimidation roll.
Twice.
Okay.
Yep. 13. Okay. They do sorry, it's just because there's a very female icon there.
Yeah.
They quail slightly and stutter out. Yes, of course. Sorry to obstruct. Where would you like to go?
At this point, I think I look towards Sinane and kind of after the intimidation, realize I wasn't really aware of exactly where to go, and I look towards Sinane and I ask, "Where should we go, dude?"
Sorry, I almost lost my laptop. I tell the woman like, I'm sorry, we really don't mean to cause a panic. We just need to check this area out.
Can I now do a proper perception check for anything odd?
Okay, which area are you searching? While this is going on, Shindle, you will notice that the kobold has disappeared into the bush, and the leaves of the bush are shaking slightly.
Yeah, I'll check the empty bathing area first.
Okie dokie, roll perception for me.
I've probably heard everything that they have said. Can
Yep.
I do a insight check to see if they are playing along, or if they are
Yep, roll
If-
insight for me.
legit, if they're legit scared right now.
Firion, you don't find anything.
Yep.
You're impressed with the cleanliness of the water and with the moulding of the pipework, but there doesn't seem to be any hidden entrances attached to any of the baths.
Okay.
Shindor,
Dirty
she
20.
seems scared out of her mind, and you think that she is absolutely playing the game, and she's working with you rather than against you.
Okay.
After finding nothing here, can I go to this room and
Mhm.
do a perception check here?
So this room is a small massage room. There is a massage table draped with clean towels, and underneath there are bottles of perfume and oils and the sorts of things that you would expect you'd need to keep a bathhouse like this running.
Can I do the I'm gonna just roll perception for hidden entrances or something like that.
Yeah, go for it. You find no traps, no hidden doors, no worrying weapons or anything of the sort.
While he's running around looking for this, I'm just gonna walk up to the person and just straight ask. We got a report of 3 individuals frequently coming in and out of this bathhouse. Is that something you would know of?
Roll bluff.
Roll what?
Bluff. Deception.
Deception.
There we
Deception.
go. Because I don't think you have had any reports of 3 particular individuals. No, I can't think of any 3 people in particular. We have lots of regulars. What are you looking for, sir?
I think at this point I turn to the character and I kind of blatantly say, well, it wasn't the 3 individuals we're looking for specifically. We're looking for the ones that follow those 3.
He's just gonna like put his head in his hands, just let out a long sigh, and just say to himself outside,
Subtlety is not this group's specialty. Oh,
Subtlety is not the group's specialty. It's entirely true. What's subtlety? Oh, those three. Ooh. Oh, is that what they're doing?
What do you mean?
As in the dead three. They are clearly even more scared by the thought that evil gods may have a hand in their place of work.
I just nod.
Well, I think I might know what you're looking for. And they will beckon you to follow them through into the north massage room. And I will remember to open the door on this one.
I will follow.
Oop. Just gonna do like that.
Yeah, I will as well.
I'm gonna sneak in.
Roll stealth for me.
This person must be so scared. 3 fucking, or how big are you, Dad? Like your character?
I'm tall, but I'm very lanky.
Yeah, fuck it. There are 3 really tall individuals in her massage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of crowding the space. It's not a particularly big room. There's a massage table, and there's a kobold that's hiding underneath. Actually, none
Yeah.
of you would know the kobold's there. Because Bang has quite successfully snuck between all of your legs and is hiding under the table. You don't know that.
Oh, by the way,
So-
just a random question. With my passive perception, do I see people, like if their stealth checks are lower than that, do I see them moving around or notice them?
Yes.
Okay, so I
you
know
will
that he's
do.
hiding there. Cool.
Is your passive perception higher than 14?
16.
Wow, okay. I'm not hiding anything from you, am I?
Oh, damn. Mine's 13. It was close.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got
So-
16 passive perception.
So the masseuse just walks to the back corner of this room and pushes on a particular section of the wall, and it swings inward to reveal a small corridor heading off towards the left. I don't know what's down there, and I really hope that Mortlock doesn't hear from you that I told you. But it might be what you're looking for.
I mean,
Those-
this seems about right.
Sorry?
My character just says why she says it. Well, this seems about right.
Oh, well, that's good. Those of you who are from Baldur's Gate will pick up on the mention of the name Mortlock. You will know that Mortlock is from one of the noble families, Mortlock Van Thamper. He is the son of Duke Thalamra Van Thampour, who is one of the council that run Baldur's Gate.
Well, if you won't tell, we won't tell.
Oh, thank you. It's appreciated.
I turn to Sinane's character and I say, well, Mortlock, that sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I
It
think.
does.
Never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
Who was he the son of? Sorry.
Thalamra Vanthampur.
These names are
It is indeed. I have copied it into Roll20 for you.
Can I have the other guy as well, please?
Mortlock.
Mortlock, indeed.
This was only information for the guys who lived in Baldur's Gate. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mortlock, correct?
Mortlock.
But
Yeah.
It's
she
type.
mentions a ramp. My character does hear her mention a name.
I will do
But
one
there's-
better and I will show you the
Oh.
handouts.
Nice.
Thought this was a man.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a man too. I mean, it's got a man's arm.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
you will be aware of 4 main members of the Vanthampur family. Amric, Thalamra, Mortlock, and Thirstwell. The 3 are Thalamra is the matriarch, and the other 3 are her sons.
Isn't it? If she's a woman, shouldn't it be Duchess? Or it might be just androgynous.
You know her as Duke Thalamra Vanthampur. In the English language, you're entirely correct.
Yeah, that's fine.
but-
It was just
She has clearly chosen to go by the male title,
that's fine.
which
Looking at her arms, that she's proven that point.
absolutely she is. So
I'd say, you fucking what, mate? Look on her face.
she is known as very ruthless in her dealings, and power hungry is the wrong word. But she makes sure to obtain the power she needs to achieve her ends.
She's ruthless.
Yeah,
Efficient. Mm-hmm.
Ruthless businesswoman.
efficient. Absolutely. Those
I
are the
just-
Vanthampurs.
If the others are
Apparent-
just saying these things that she is powerful, I'll just nod, but actually not having a clue.
Once the doors open, are we gonna enter? Start funneling through.
Yep. I
So-
will enter.
Yeah, I'm just
No one
like
else
behind
will.
everyone, so I have to wait until people go because it's a cramped room.
So
I don't.
I will. I don't want.
I will also enter. I think enter.
Mhm.
So
If you stop me, I'll just move you one at a time. That's just going to be easier.
Zoom.
Well, this place looks welcoming.
yeah, I can't see anything
Right.
anymore.
You can't see anything
It might
because
be dimly lit.
Because he hasn't.
it is not lit.
I
You don't have
see.
dark vision.
So you
Mhm.
descend into the darkness as 2 torches illuminate the staircase itself, but the dripping, watery sounding area beneath is entirely dark. Is someone going to light a torch?
I'm going to light myself.
You're
On-
going to light yourself.
Like
I'm going
yourself
to
on fire?
My hands.
Right. Okie dokie. How far out do you emit light for?
20
Well,
feet. It's the
20
light. It's
yeah,
the light cantrip.
It is the light cantrip, yes.
20 feet.
It is just 20 feet. Or actually, no, I'm going to cast it on the dragon.
You're going to cast it on the dragon.
You're gonna cast what on the
How
dragon?
did you guess there was a dragon down here?
Well, I can.
Probably the Dragonborn.
Yeah, I'm the dragonborn. Sorry.
So
Okay.
what exactly are you casting on me?
Light.
Light. It makes you. You can. It basically. Or I have to cast it on something on you, but it basically just lights up around you.
Okay.
You can just do on a staff or something that he's holding in his back or something like that.
There we go.
It
We
lasts
now
for an
have a
hour.
glow-in-the-dark dragonborn.
Timor, you might
Yes.
want to move the
Yeah.
because
Thank you.
people can't see. There we go.
So, the ceilings here are 8 foot high. You see occasional wooden beams holding up the ceiling, and there's maybe an inch or two of water underfoot. It smells disgusting, but it's where you need to be. The walls are rough cut, and even the ground underfoot is rough stone. It looks old, really old.
I'm gonna check here if I see anything here.
Okie dokie. It just looks to be a small off room. There's nothing stored.
Yep, I'm just gonna quickly exit and say nothing here. Go the other way.
Okie dokie. Are you going to move as a group?
I am going to lag a little bit behind because
It's also like
Um,
close, but not right next to each other.
my character is gonna intentionally
Oh.
wait that everyone goes through before I do.
Okay.
Still sneaking.
Are you going second, Chupak, or will I follow Zanane first?
You can go. It's fine.
Just gonna keep like 5 feet.
I want to look around the corner and see if I see anything.
The
Which is
corridor
kind-
curves round to the left. I didn't have to think about my lefts and rights then. No, not me. And the level of the floor slightly ramps upwards, and you can see at the curve to the right that's further ahead, the water level recedes and the stone ahead is dry.
In that case, I keep walking.
Okie dokie.
But I do try and make sure that I at least have people not too far behind.
Yeah, I'm like,
Mhm.
there's only 5 feet distance between us. I'm just following you slightly behind. So I'm not like right next to you if something happens.
Are the
Um,
rest of you just letting them
yeah.
go ahead on their own?
No, following.
And
Where are they?
my character is kind of looking around, making sure everyone's accounted for, and go, has anyone seen Bang? I kind of echoed that
Well,
even almost to myself.
oh, there he is.
Sneaking past.
Firion is still the only person who knows where Bang is.
I will begin to like lag behind the others, and for the first time for you Arwen, who actually stands there, is the first time where Shindor actually shows a bit of emotion, and it is fear. Because and he he walks forward, but it is agonizingly slow that he walks forward.
Mhm. And if I've noticed this, then I will definitely call over to him and say, "Who afraid of the dark, son?"
It's not the dark. That's the problem.
And
It's the closeness. It's the closeness of the walls.
Sorry.
can I sneak past Arwen?
Make a dexterity check for me,
Dexterity check.
because the corridors down here are quite tight. You do manage to slip past without Arwen feeling you.
I will very, very gently put my hand into Finane's and just very quietly say,
It's okay.
Sinane is
It's up here, like still
Ah.
a little bit ahead.
In that case,
and it's not Sinane who's scared, it's Shindor who is there.
Shindor. Okay.
Yes.
Wrong one.
It's okay.
I haven't
Yes.
entered it properly.
I will.
do I hear anything? Like around the corner?
Roll perception for me.
I
That's
can't move any further forward because my screen's not showing me the. Where's the
Just zoom out or zoom in and
Yeah, I
move your
did
map.
that.
You can right click and drag.
Yeah.
Or I can do that.
No, so
to
no,
move.
it's just not. It's not showing still. The fog of war is not moving along the rest of the corridor.
That's because
It's
you
moving
don't
from behind.
have. That's because you don't have dark vision, and the
Oh,
only
yeah.
source of light
Oh, okay.
is Raz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's why I'm just stuck in this corner. Then, like, I can't
Yep.
see shit. Can you guys come forward?
So at that moment, my character kind of clasps
Shindor.
Shindor right on the back with both hands and said, "Come on, we don't have all day." And I kind of give like a gentle shove forward as we proceed into the passage.
The soldier's motivation.
That's such a dick move. Like,
No, it's not a dick move. It's
No.
entirely in character.
Yep.
I know. Well, that doesn't make it less of a dick move. It's like I'm really close. Well, fuck that. Go.
It's how the military work.
Yep.
I know.
Gonna
Yeah.
squeeze his hand.
It's okay.
Yeah, is Sanin just stopped here, or are you still moving?
I am kind of waiting because I assume I'm hearing some of my teammates being all.
Yeah. So
I
you hear your friends behind you. Other than that, all you hear is the faint drip, drip of water seeping from the walls and dropping into the flooded sections.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask. Can I move ahead while you wait for the others and sneak ahead?
Yes.
Roll stealth. Okie dokie. I'm beginning to wonder if we need to start going in initiative order for this sort of thing. But we'll see.
Yeah, and I have the 16 passive perception if I found here
Yeah.
or anything. I'm just gonna go. Well, I think there's a door
so-
here because I don't see anything past this point.
You get to the end of the corridor, and there is indeed a wall, a door. I can words. I promise I can words. It's fairly important as a GM. It's made of soft, rotting wood. And again, like everything, it looks to have been down here for some time. You don't. How. Are you checking for traps?
For the door, nothing that I don't see with my passive perception.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary with your passive, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait here at the door because I only see a little bit of Sanane behind me, so I'm gonna just wait here for now.
Okay. Are you guys all moving up as a group?
I am slowly moving forward, and the longer in that I move, I will take out my holy symbol a little bit and begin to mutter prayers, just
Well-
slowly, very slowly walking forward.
Shindor, you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Giving Shindor's hand like a really reassuring squeeze. Bang's gonna go.
Oh, do you keep a faith? Who are you faithful to?
The Dusk Mother. No. What? Brain.
You know the answer to this one, Shindor. Come on.
Yeah, but
Shindor's
fuck me.
panicking.
Yeah. No. Yeah. The Raven Queen.
Oh,
Well done, Shindor.
I've had so many people call her the Dusk Mother in podcasts and stuff that I'm not getting all mixed up with.
I'm just wait and wait. I can guarantee at some point during this campaign, I will come out with the name of a god that will mean nothing to you and everything to Ithiski because in
Yeah.
his games he renamed all of the deities, and
Mhm.
that's how I learned them.
All right.
does what does the Raven Queen do?
To be fair, me as a person haven't checked that properly, so I can't really roleplay it.
So the Raven Queen is about collecting and observing memories and keepsakes from around the realms. She wants to recollect her followers, but more importantly, she wants to make sure that she doesn't fade into oblivion and that other people don't fade into oblivion. She purifies souls by forcing mortals to deal with their fears and their pains. She is not exactly a good deity, but she's definitely not an evil one either. She is a neutral deity of life and death.
He also guards the Well of Souls, which is when somebody dies, you go to the Well of Souls, and she ensures that you get to the right resting place. So people that have been bad go to the hells, people that have been good go to the heavens. And she gets very, very fucking angry if people don't go to their right resting places.
She's the arbiter.
Yeah, she's the arbiter.
She is absolutely the arbiter.
Yep.
When did the red orb come and fuck her over?
Well, fun fact, it hasn't happened yet.
I'm not gonna run around theory crafting different games.
Okay.
Are they making progress?
Yeah, as we talk, I've probably caught up by this point.
As you talk about the Raven Queen, and as Ithiski reassures you, it becomes easier and easier to go along, and you find your mind focusing more and more on why you're here and what you have to do, and less on the constrictive natures of your surroundings. Your fear isn't gone by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely easier to deal with today.
Yep.
Working together as a team has helped you overcome an obstacle. Well done, guys.
At this point, looking on the map, have I noticed Bang at this point?
Yeah. He's interacted, he's spoken, he's poked somebody.
Yeah. At this point, just in front of me, I just tell the Bang, "Whoa, hurry along, little one. Get going."
I'm just gonna whip round and like trembling in fear, like I'm gonna do this, but I'm really scared. I'm just gonna hiss at Raz.
Yeah.
He's scared. Be friendly.
At this point, my character pulls a face and kind of flinches toward Bang to scare him forward.
Hank's gonna scream. Like clutch onto Shanane's hand and like dig claws in and just scream.
I think Kafiski might be my favourite kobold at this point. Oh.
Yeah, I tell wait, what's your character's name?
Gideon.
That basically everyone is caught up, so you can
Yeah.
try and get to the door if that's better.
Yeah, I'll try to open the door.
Okie dokie. The door down here is nothing like the door above. It slowly grinds open, and you can see at the bottom of the door, flakes of wood are grinding away on the floor as this rotten wood just scrapes across the floor. And you see a chamber ahead. It is completely empty, bar 3 doors. The door to the east bears a carving of Bane, the lawful evil god of tyranny. He is depicted as a tall, armoured man wearing a bucket helm. His right gauntlet is painted black and clutches a set of shackles. This is the image you would associate or know to associate with Bane. The black gauntlet. The door you have just come through in the north, when you look at it from this side, has a carving of Baal, the chaotic evil god of murder. He is a powerfully built, skull-headed man with long curved blades where his hands should be. And to the south, there is a carving of Mirkul, the Lord of Bones. He is a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl, and in his skeletal hands he clutches a screaming human skull. To the west, you can see that the corridor dips down again into another flooded area. There is no door that side.
I'm gonna go where there is no door.
At this point, I think
How deep is this water? Can I tell?
Here it looks to be about 2 foot.
Okay.
I think Bang's character is still clutched to Sinane, right? So he's probably a bit more forward.
Shindor.
Yeah.
Not Sinane.
Oh, Shindor, sorry. Yeah.
It's fine. We'll get there eventually.
I think you said Shanane, so
Yeah, I
both.
didn't know
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
Since he's small, I didn't know if he
Sorry.
scurried all the way ahead.
maybe it's like one hand on each.
Yeah.
Clearly, we've got the name for our first fan ship of this episode. Shinane. Shindor and Sinane. This might not go so well, guys. A wizard is never lost. He is always precisely where he means to what, Splitfire? To blow up?
So someone tells me I'm lost, so
Yes, you are all lost.
A wizard is never lost. He is precisely where he means to be. That's the quote.
Yeah, it is indeed. No, the quote is actually, a wizard is never late.
he arrives.
Exactly when he means to be
That's the one.
arrive.
He arrives precisely when he means to.
Can I peek around the corner to see if there's anything ahead?
Okay, so 3 wooden beams brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which features a stone altar covered with entrails in the northeast corner. Hanging on the wall above the altar is a 3-foot steel mask cast in the form of a frowning human skull.
Yummy.
Okay, I'm gonna inform Sanane about that. Not like only that Sanane, like quietly, because this is the place of the cult of the Death Tree, so I don't want to raise my voice that much here.
Yeah, I'm going to walk back to the other people and convey the information again. If that makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You see ahead to your left there is another opening. As
Can I
also-
peek around the corner?
So, as you look round, you see a foot floating in the water.
Okay.
Just about there.
Can I stealth closer?
You can. Okie dokie. 24 on stealth, which is pretty good.
26. That's my latest.
Sorry, I thought that had double rolled again.
No,
Ignore
I'm
me.
from D&D Beyond.
As you walk round the corner, you see that floating face down in the middle of the room is a bloated corpse of a shirtless human male. And there are knife wounds in his back.
I'll go to the corpse and turn him around. If I can figure out who it is, if it's anyone like important that I would know.
There are no, as an interesting side note, there are no wounds on his front. This guy was clearly killed while he wasn't looking or while he was running away. You don't recognize the guy. He doesn't appear to be important. But he is wearing... No, he's not wearing that, so never mind. Because he's shirtless and he is completely, robbed of anything of value.
Mhm.
Before you ask to rifle his pockets, there's
No,
nothing.
I thought he wouldn't have anything because he was shirtless and stuff, so. Yeah, but I don't recognize him in any way. I just know that he's stabbed in the back. He was stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
Are there any
indeed.
markers of the Death Tree, the gods, that would indicate he's a follower?
That's a really good question. There wouldn't be, no.
Okay.
If mostly because they don't mark followers.
Okay.
That's a stupid way to get caught. Oh, look at this tattoo. This guy's clearly a follower of an evil god.
Then beneath your shirt, like on your side, like to prove that you're one of the bad guys.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
Because it does prove that you're one of the bad guys.
I'll take a quick glance around here just to look at the room. If there's any of notice there.
Nothing of note.
Yeah, and then I'll quickly scurry back to inform the others about the body
Okay.
that I found.
On your way back, you notice in this alcove a 5-foot wide, 7-foot tall tapestry. The bottom foot of which is in the dirty water, and there's lines of mold coming up from the bottom of the tapestry. It depicts a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure who is screaming.
Can I check if there's anything behind the tapestry?
There is indeed something behind the tapestry.
Oh, you never
So
could.
as you pull it aside, you see on the back is large amounts of yellow mold. The three of you who are here, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please? As
Oh.
What are
clouds of
you doing?
spores
Whoa.
fill the area.
Oof.
Um,
Fuck me.
right. So
I see no issue.
Right. So, Sinane, you're fine. You managed to cover your face just in time and avoid breathing in any of the spores. Arwan and Fieran, on the other hand, are not so lucky.
So are these just natural spores? They're not magical.
No, you would recognize these the minute you saw them. It is just ordinary yellow mold that happens to eject toxic spores when it's disturbed. It's not intelligent and it's not magical. Fire or sunlight destroy them. But yeah, Arwen and Firion, can you take 12 points of poison damage for me, please?
So
Holy shit.
am I not able to use Druidcraft to create like a puff of wind to blow it back?
I'm afraid not. No,
Okay.
sorry.
Fuck you, Sanane.
It's an action to cast, and you'd need a reaction to react to it.
I was debating if I should literally just light it on fire. I should have.
So I'm assuming at this point, do they? Is it like a burn? Or the characters are they screaming? Is it like an audible sound that I can hear?
You
A cough,
would
maybe.
hear hacking coughs as this mold these spores are inhaled, and the affected characters try to clear them from their lungs. You two are also poisoned, by the way.
And if that's the case, my character would move. Would move more immediately in to try to discern what was going on. So just move myself here. That makes sense.
So
I don't actually know. Carry on.
yeah, you guys see. You see these guys backing away from a tapestry in the corner, and you might see just a bit of fading dust dropping to the floor.
And, as it comes into us, I just swear at Sinane for looking behind the tapestry and give him a kick from behind, like just a fuck you kick.
Fair enough. Ithiski and Shindor, what are you guys doing while this is happening?
At the when I see that they are just coughing and hacking, the fear just strikes up a little bit again. But when I see them like recovering pretty decently from it, I am slowly but surely moving towards them again.
Okay, so not doing anything while the guys are exploring that room, or being.
Oh yeah, by the way, were this doors? Were they like stone slab doors, or were they
No,
just?
they are. They're both more wood doors that are also rotting, and they bear carvings of the dead three, respectively.
I'm gonna take out like a little knife from my mess kit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look at Shindor and go,
Hey, do you know what would make you feel better?
No. What?
Come here.
And I'm gonna take my knife, like put it on part of the carving and start like tapping into it, just chipping away.
Vandalism.
We have a vandal kobold. I fucking love that. Which door are you vandalizing, by the way?
Bane. Absolutely, it's Bane. Because
Right.
fuck that guy.
So
Yes.
I was born in the dark. So that is this one. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fine. Cool.
At this point, kind of running towards the two, as you know, there's still kind of slight remnants of what I can perceive to be as dust. Can I do a prestidigitation and fucking kind of do my best to kind of puff away the remaining pus and kind of catch up and say what happened?
Pus. There is no pus.
No,
There's a
puffs.
mold.
The puffs. Sorry, the puffs.
Oh, yeah.
Like the puffs of
Yeah.
the mold spores, you know?
So you and R1 can absolutely work together to clear the spores.
Yep.
But there's not enough remaining to be harmful at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go to Arwen and say, "You're a druid. You got something to help us? I'm feeling quite ill.
I've got something to help me.
What is it you want? Coin?"
No thanks. You can deal with your own problems.
While they are doing that, I am actually going to take Bang's like offer for it, just to try to ease my mind, and I also start to like I take up my my hand axe, but I'm just trying to rake off whatever image, just to make myself feel better about the situation.
Which carving are you defacing?
Oh, I'm helping him do it on Bane.
Okay.
Just
So we'll just do.
He's just gonna flop it out and
Oh.
take a piss on it.
Was there anything at the end, at like the end of this tunnel, or was it like a dead end?
Firion? You were the one who
Yeah, it's just a
explored
dead
it.
end. There was only the body. Inform people about the. I'm curious. Like I told them there's a body, and Senane goes, "Oh, it's a bird." I'm gonna repeat,
I
but there's a body. There is a body, but
see,
nothing else.
he
Did you
implied
find anything on the body?
No. I've told people that there is a body that
Yeah,
has
but
been
it's
stabbed
stabbed.
in the back, floating in the water. But that's what I know.
Okay.
Well, you three, or you two. Ras wasn't here when I told it.
Right.
getting my faculties back now, as I've been desecrating this door or whatever. I would like to to just check if the door is locked or if it is open.
No, the door swings open again with that grinding as parts of it flake off from the bottom, and you see a corridor fading away into the darkness.
I just turn around and say, "We got another passage over here."
I think after checking on
Also
the
got
other,
a door here.
yeah,
Yeah,
after checking on the other two, I kind of look back, and I say, "Well, dust yourselves off. We have to push forward." And I think my character would just follow suit behind.
I'm also going to head towards this direction. My character is very healthy.
Just squeak as Raz suddenly appears behind me. Stop vandalizing the door and run to catch up with
Okie dokie. So, as you proceed down this corridor, there's more trickles of water running down the walls, and another flooded area appears ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this one's about 2 foot deep, so there's a fair amount of mucky fucking water here.
Mm-hmm. When I get to that point, I want to like sneak peek around the corner, so if just to see, not to just show myself, obviously, but
Okay, so from where you are, you will see a couple of wooden beams holding the roof up, and a door that's over here.
okay.
You wouldn't see much more without going further round that wall.
All right. In that case, I will just begin to move.
Shindur, can I climb on you, please? This water is as tall as I am.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, sure. I'd take us to, yeah.
I'm gonna scramble up him and like wrap around his shoulders.
I'll allow it.
So the eastern part of this room is unlit, flooded, and braced with floor-to-ceiling wooden beams. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by two torches in sconces that flank a stone altar. Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall, so here, contains a freestanding suit of plate armor missing its helm. Standing before the altar are two grim figures. A powerfully built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch. Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it. And that, my vile intruders, is where we shall leave the session for this evening. For it is 4 minutes to 10 at night, and if I get into a combat now, we won't be finishing till 1 a.m. So, thank you very much for playing. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this. Again, as last week, I will hang around for a little bit in